And I'm supposed to be a military genius. No wonder actually the Empire got rid of me if I performed like this. And I've got 2 bases against me. Ah! Good afternoon, everybody. Simon Reed here from Read the Card. And we are going to this afternoon here in KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa, we are going to do the 3rd installment or 3rd scenario in the mini-campaign, Star Realms campaign of Mistakes Made. It's a campaign designed by a Star Realms fan. You can find it on BoardGameGeek. And I've done the first 2 already. You can find them. I think there'll be a link below for you to find them. And this afternoon we're going to do the 3rd one. In a moment, I will adopt my alter ego persona of Captain Nomus of the Starfleet, and we'll take over from where we left off, and we'll see what decision did Captain Nomus make. Would he join the Empire, go back to the Empire, which had kicked him out many years ago, or would he stick with his new friends, the Federation? He wanted a cup of coffee and to sleep on it. What will his decision be? We'll find out after the titles. Morning, everybody. Captain Nomus here. I've had a couple of cups of coffee. I've had my early morning coffee and a bit of a sleep, and been cogitating and contemplating the 2 offers that have been made to me. The Empire have approached me and said, hey, come back to them, rejoin them. They'll reinstate me and give me my position back within the Empire. And the Federation have said, hey, remember what they did to you last time? They can do it to you again. And I have to make my decision. And I've made up my mind. I'm going to stick with my friends, the Federation. Unfortunately, strange enough, the Empire Admiral has been very saddened by my decision. But I'm now a commander in the Federation fleet, so I'm going to keep my title. I'm going to call myself Captain Nomus, even though I'm now a commander. I just like the name, the ring of Captain Nomus. But what has happened, though, is that the Empire have now invaded our space, our area, our domain. And this is not good. We need allies. And so, talking with the other commanders in the Minerva forces, we've decided we need to approach the Blob Empire and see if we can encourage them to become our allies. So what I've been tasked with, I have to invade, which sounds a bit daft asking them to be allies, I have to invade the Blob Empire and show off how good I am at fighting, my prowess in commanding, and therefore win them over to our side. So I'm about to lead our forces into Blob space and take them on. Hopefully defeat them in battle and win them over to our side. First things first, put out the trade row as per usual. 3, 4, 5. Okay, and as first player in any Star Realms game, I only get 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 3 gold. Okay. Now, this is slightly different from the previous game. You may recall we scrapped a card, moved them over, and turned a card. This game is slightly different, is that the blob has a set order of play, so the trade row stays intact. So nothing's going to get lost. And we only start with 40 authority or 40 health. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the defense and get that under my belt to start off with and put that in place. Oh, that's quite nice, a light cruiser. So that's quite cool. So I've got no hit points my first turn, but never mind. The way the blob player or the blob boss card works is you turn over each card at the beginning of the turn. Basically, he plays the top card of his deck. His top card at this stage is a base, and it's got 2 hit points. So he's going to hit me straight away for 2 points. Boing. Okay, and he plays that card. It is a base, so I'll just play it. I'll just move that up a little bit. Put the base down there in front of him. Let me just quickly rearrange this little lot. the blob faction, these great big green blobs, have had their opening salvo against me and hit me for 2. And I get my 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Worst case scenario, I'm going to have 2 hit points, which means I'll still be able to buy this 3 or this 3, which is quite nice. So let's see what we've got. And worst case, best case scenario has come up. 2 hit points against the blob. Well, that was 2 against me, wasn't it? And 2 against the blob, so actually level pegs at this stage. I've got 3 to spend, 3 gold. Target opponent discards a card. Okay. Now, target opponent doesn't discard cards. I get an extra 3 hit points, so that's quite a handy one to have. That gives me 5 hit points, but that gives me more. So I think I'm going to buy this one at this stage. And I also see 2 more yellow ships available, which means I start getting those allied factions coming into play. I quite like that idea. So let's do that. Replenish the trade row. Ooh, look, a base, and it gives me health. Expensive base though at 8. I'm not quite sure if that's going to happen. Okay. Boss player plays the top card of his deck. Boom. Okay. A green base, and obviously they're allied, so they're all blobs, aren't they? So of course they're going to support each other. Okay, so what have I got here? I've got 3, 6, 7, I've got 8 hit points against me. That's a bit nasty. Okay, and that card obviously gets played and comes out of the game. He's still got his base in play. I haven't hit his base yet. His base is a silver shield, which is different from a solid black shield. The silver shield, I can bypass the silver shield and hit him directly. With a black shield, those hit points get absorbed by that defense, by that black shield. So I managed to bypass that, which is why I could hit him last turn for those 2 points. Okay, my turn. I need my 5 cards. Quick shuffle. So hopefully I'm going to get some of those nice little hit cards come out and start taking. I'd like to take this guy down because that's giving him an ally function every turn. So I'd like at least 3 hit points to take this guy down. 4, 5, they're my cards. And look at that for a marvellous starter hand if ever I saw one. Ha! Okay. I think Mad Ron must be a blob. 4 to buy and 1 hit point. Bypasses his shields. I do get the 1 hit point. 4 to buy. I think I'm going to take the 3. That gives me lots of hit points. I'll take the 3 and I'll take the 1. As I said before, if I'm doing split purchasing, I always take the cheapest one first in case a better card comes up and I've still got money left to buy it. So I'll buy this Frontier Hawk. Gives me 3 hit points, which is very nice. And replenish it. Now that's interesting. So I've got 3 left to spend. So I could buy that. And I know that's going to give me 2 health back, which could be handy. And with my extra 2 gold left over, I could buy one of these Explorer cards, which gives me money, and I can trash it for 2 hit points. Although I like that. I'm going to take, I think the health is going to be important. I'm getting some health. Yep, I'm going to take and spend another gold, get that Frontier Runner, gets me some health points back, replenish that. Another expensive card, and I'll buy one of these Explorers. These Explorer cards are always available. You can always buy them at any time. Only cost 2, and they give you two hit points, so you can scrap them and get the points for them. Not a bad turn, not the best. I would have liked hit points because we know he's going to have an ally. So we turn it over, and it's another base. 2 spike clusters. 2 4 hit points. And because the blob faction doesn't buy cards, any money they earn counts as hit points. Ha, great. So that means I'm going down for 6 points this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm supposed to be a military genius. No wonder actually the Empire got rid of me if I performed like this. I'm surprised Minerva haven't cut my throat either. Really. And I've got 2 bases against me. Okay, fine, here we go. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if we can just say, bit of defense, not too bad. And the rest of it is, look Look at this stuff. Look at this stuff. 3 to spend. I better buy this guy with a bit of hit points. Just look at this trade row. 8, 8, 8. There's no ways I'm going to get 8 gold anytime soon. Another hit point bypasses 2 bases, takes him down by 1. Not good. Okay, let's see what happens with the blob assault. He turns a card over and he gets a burrower. A burrower is 5 smack points against me plus draw a card. So he gets another one. A crusher. Okay. Oh dear. Right, okay, let's do this. 5 hit points takes down my outpost. See, it's black, so it hits against the outpost, but it takes my outpost down. Bong. Okay, so I've used his points. I've got 2, 4, plus another 6 is 10, plus the gold, which is hit points 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 hit points. Really? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I mean, I've hardly scratched these dudes. Look at them. I'm down to 10 and they're still at 30 odd. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, down to 2. Got to reshuffle this little lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might have to do this campaign 4 or 5 times to see if I can actually win it. I'm not performing well at the moment. Hey, I won the first game. The Pirates of the Dark Star are scared of me. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What have we got here? Starter. There's an Explorer starter deck. Right, okay. 4 hit points. Target opponent discards a card. They don't have a hand as such. They don't discard. I get 3 bonus points for that. 4, 5, 6, 7 hit points. Against him, I am going to scrap the Explorer. 7 hit points, though, means I can take both of these bases down for him. Get rid of that allied ability. That makes life a lot easier for me. So take that down. That's 3. There's another 3, 6, and 1 against him. Aha! That feels slightly better. Okay, and I've got 4 to spend. I think I'd rather take this light cruiser because it gives me another 4 hit points. And if he allies with this cruiser, that's 8 plus the bonuses. If you get 2 allies out at the same time, you get this 3rd ally ability, which is draw a card. And drawing cards is always good because then you get more cards, more hit points. We might pull it off. Doubt it, but we might. Okay, end of turn. I've spent, I've hit. I'm scrapped that one to get those extra hit points. They come out of the game. What did I spend? Oh no, I didn't spend, did I? I said I was going to spend. I'm going to spend 3 over there to get that, and 1 more card. 1 point left over. Can't do anything with that. Okay. The blobs retaliate. Another base, a 5 base this time. 2 gold. They don't use gold. They hit me for 2. Not too bad. The trouble is, unless I can take this guy down and hopefully get some good cards, they've got 6 hit points against me next turn. I've only got 8 points, depending on what. Okay, let's see what we've got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh dear. 5 hit points though, takes down his base. So they're not going to get that allied ability. He's not going to get all those. And 4 to spend. I may scrap a card in my discard pile. I think I need to weed some of these scouts out of here. Otherwise, I'm not going to get anywhere. I need to get through my deck quicker. Take another light cruiser. I've got more light cruisers than I know what to do with. Will we see the lights is the question, though. Patrol boats. 3 health, if I can survive that long. I should get a decent hand next turn with some allies. I think I've used up all my rubbish cards in the last 2 hands. Okay, let's see what's happening over here. Blob assault. Scrap a card in the trade row and gain hit points equal to its cost. Okay, when it says scrap a card, they obviously scrap the most expensive card in the trade row, which, as you can see, is an 8. An 8 or an 8. How much health have I got? Ha! Look at that. 8. We'll take that one. 8 health points, or hit points. Bong. I've just lost my second battle in a row. Okay. I go limping home, and it's highly unlikely that the hive queen, the ruler over the blobs, are going to want to side with the Federation. The hive queen is actually the very last card that pops up. She pops up there. She does a lot of damage. So here she is. She's the hive queen, queen of the blobs. She says, "Don't think much of you, mate. Bye."